Hello everybody. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we're doing coffee cupping cards for the sign of Sagittarius. Hope you're all doing well. It is Friday, August 15th as I'm recording this. But whenever you come to it, there will be a message for you. These readings are timeless. Okay, let's see here. This is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a one-to-one reading with me, the information is in the description box. I hope you're all doing well today. It is a beautiful day here in Maine. Finally, we're out of the 90-degree temps we've had for the last 3 days. And we have a beautiful, warm, sunny day with lots of breezes. I love that. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, whatever you can do that helps my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers. I couldn't be doing this without you. Well, I could, but it wouldn't mean much, right? So thank you so very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate that so much. All right, Saggies, let's get right to it. I'm using the beautiful birch tree teacup for this reading today. So let's see what we have. All right. Okay. Here is the overview of your cup. Looks like somebody's surfboarding in the bottom. Oh my. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages that you have for my beautiful Saggies? Okay, I'm already drawn to the bottom. I said it looks like a surfer. Now it looks like a big person, outstretched arm. It's almost like there's a big, strong, burly man, and he's reached out his arm to this very feminine looking, almost looks like a mermaid, but reaching out to this very feminine looking body, grabbing her and helping. Leo got something similar about helping. Somebody helping. It was a centaur. Wow. Okay. So in the Leo reading in the coffee cup, there was a centaur, which is the representation of Sagittarius in the zodiac, leaning down to help someone up. And now in yours, you have this strong, burly person helping this smaller, maybe feminine person. Cool. Okay, Spirit, what do you have? I see a tiny heart, a little heart shape, a white space right in amongst all the grounds, a little heart. I love it. Love, compassion, right? Okay, let's see. What do we have, Spirit? Leo didn't have a ton of messages in their cup, but every message is needed and profound. I see a couple dancing under the stars. That's right there. There is a couple. They're dancing. There's starlight, stars all around. This is depicting happiness, possibly in your relationship. It could be celebration. Now I see an oak leaf right down here. Oaks are very strong, very sturdy. They can be ancient, right? Oak trees can grow and grow. They also produce little acorns, and I'm seeing like acorns sprouting all over the place, representing ideas. Oh. Hang on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. That was my Leo husband calling, right? And he often calls when I'm right in the middle of a Leo reading, funny enough. All right, so I was saying, I believe we were talking about the two people dancing and celebrating under the stars. And I think that's where I left off. Oh my gosh. All right, Spirit, let's see. What do we have? I'm hearing the word building blocks. I don't know why, or the words. I'm hearing the words building blocks. I don't know if some of you are trying to build something up. It could be protein, meaning in your body building blocks. protein are the building blocks, right? But I'm hearing definite, the words building blocks. Oh, you know what? I just said Leo and I finished Leo and I'm doing Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Okay, I apologize. I apologize. Well, he called right after the Leo reading. All right. Let's get back on it, Spirit. Help me focus, channel, connect. Help me, show me. What does Sagittarius need to see? I see those dancing people again. I'm feeling like something is going to happen that's going to be really significant. You're going to have something really significant to celebrate. When I look at what I'm seeing, it's like the two people are dancing, arms out. The stars are beautiful. I even see a shooting star in that scene. It's like really, really happy. Super, super happy. Something is going to come in. Once you see this, yeah. I see somebody skateboarding. Did I say that before? I said surfing on the definite skateboarder right there. You can see it. I suppose it could be a surfer, but I'm getting the feeling skateboarder. So I don't know if some of you skateboard or if you have someone in your family, maybe your kids skateboard. Another symbol of joy. I feel a lot of joy from that. Somebody that you know, if it isn't you, gets a lot of joy out of skateboarding, and I'm hearing stop worrying about it. Like, this is what makes them happy. They want to do that. You don't need to worry. You can send protection if you're worried they're going to get hurt, but they get a lot of joy. Like, I'm feeling a lot of joy about that. It's so funny. Some of the messages that come in, I could never predict in a million years what's going to come through in a coffee cup. Okay. All right, Spirit. Anything else? I want to just pull the cup a little closer so I can. Anything else you want to show me for my beautiful Saggies? All right. Bottom of the cup is that big, strong person helping that more feminine or smaller person. Also see a teddy bear. I see a teddy bear. I don't know if some of you have a special teddy bear. I do. I have a teddy bear that's made out of my grandmother's beaver coat, and I have a teddy bear that's made out of my mom's pajamas. So some of you may have something like that that's really special to you. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Oops. All right, let's see what's in the plate. Just drain that off. Okay. Saggies. Oh, all right. Here is the overview of your plate. Okay, Spirit, what do you want to show us? Whoops. What do you want to show us in here? I see the head of a lamb, just right there, head of a lamb. So sometimes, Saggies, even though you're a very pretty much charismatic, outgoing sign, that sometimes you feel like a lamb among lions. That could also just be if you have a prominent Leo, but I'm hearing lamb among the lions. Okay. I see the letter J, a capital J. Capital J. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Oh, I'm sure it means something to someone. Capital J. I see 2 eggs. Eggs are ideas, something new birthing. So a couple of eggs there, new ideas. Ooh, that sounds good. Let me know. Let me know. I see this is like a person, it's like a gal with a dress on flying a balloon or flying a kite. It could be a balloon or a kite, but definitely there's a female here with a dress on, a big string here with a kite or a balloon. Um, that can also, I can see her arms stretched out holding the string. That can also have to do with ideas, right? New things happening. But it also symbolizes joy and being more childlike. Not getting bogged down with all the adult things like bill paying and jobs and work and chores and, things like that. But remembering to take some time to enjoy your life and what you have. Remembering to be childlike. Just do something fun. Get a balloon just for the fun of it. Sometimes we don't do things like that anymore. When you're kids, a balloon gives you so much joy. You buy your child a balloon and they're just happy for hours just because they have a balloon, right? We need to get back to some of that. Okay, try it. When next time you go to the grocery store, just buy a balloon. Or go to your nearest party store and buy a balloon. Just see how it makes you feel. I feel like it's going to make you feel good. Okay, that J letter. Anything else, Spirit? The 2 eggs, the letter J, the balloon or kite. What is that? I see it's like a big bird with big wings getting ready to take flight. I feel they're giving the feeling of a phoenix taking flight. So you may be picking yourself up from something and moving on as a phoenix rises from the ashes. But it's beautiful. There's no bad feeling about it. It just feels like, okay, time to fly. Love it. Okay, Saggies. Wow. Well, that was really interesting. Okay, now let's look at your cards. So as I was focusing and listening and tuning into your energy, they wanted me to use my animal deck that I used to use. I traded a smaller one for a bigger one, and now I have a hard time shuffling it. But they really wanted me to use this. So, Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Maybe with a balloon or a kite. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Beautiful. Looks like the herons there with the snapdragons. Now, I will tell you, a couple of weeks ago, I was driving along and I saw a heron just walking across a tar road, which is not normal, right? They usually stay around water. So and I'm a Sagittarius, so it's funny that comes out. I love it. And then from the Wisdom of Avalon deck, we have the Fire Fairy, creative action and optimism. The Fire Fairy. This is a number 30, which is 3, which is creation and collaboration. You could be collaborating with another on a project. Maybe this is there are wings. She has wings. In this, maybe you are about to take flight with some sort of project, but they are reminding you to be optimistic, okay? Be optimistic about it. Creative action, being optimistic. And then from the Healing Spirits Oracle, this is number 1. Number 1. Definite new journey, new path, something new. Look how beautiful that card is with all that beautiful, bold, bright color. The first step is taken. You have asked for help. I love it. Asking for help could be asking your guides, asking your gut intuition. It could be anything. It could be meditating and saying, okay, I need help with the next step. How can I get there? What do I need to do? Right? It could be asking a mentor or a friend. Talking to them about whatever it is that you plan to do and saying, what should I do next? Maybe you consult a YouTube video. If you're trying to get a channel or a website, if it's a new job, you can simply ask for help when you're looking on Indeed or wherever. But definitely asking for help is the first step if you need it, right? I mean, we can all use guidance, help, advice sometimes when we're trying to do something new or start something new. We just need to remember that we could get, 10 different things. Everybody's saying something different. But remember, your best compass is your inner compass. Your best compass is you, your gut, your own guides, your own connection. All right, we're using the Wisdom of Avalon deck. I love this deck. Not the Wisdom of Avalon deck, excuse me. It's like Avalon. It's the Pendragon Red Dragon deck, excuse me. Wisdom of Avalon was the Fire Fairy. Pendragon deck. Sometimes I mess up when I'm in channel mode and I'm in flow and I'm just going along. I'm sure I've done it like I did earlier, saying Leo when it was Sagittarius. Lots of blue cards coming out. Lots of blue cards. Swords, Swords, the Universe, which is, I believe, the World card. Oh my gosh. Is this what you wanted? No. Are these the cards you want? Okay. All right. Let's take these in the order in which they came out and see what we have for a message going on from your coffee cup and your oracle cards. Okay, Saggies. First card out is the Five of Swords. Swords are communication. They can be air signs. Fives are change. What have we been talking about? Next steps, tuning in, stepping confidently toward your purpose, having patience, right? So the Five of Swords is basically, maybe you have had two plans, or maybe you have butted heads with somebody, but you need to ultimately choose what you're going to do and go with it, right? You need to make a choice, stick with the choice, and move ahead, because then you're going to get the universe. This is number 21, which is 3. Creation and collaboration. Crying out loud. Phone is ringing with a spam call. Creation and collaboration, the universe. You see the spirit here, all this beauty, the gorgeous night sky with all the stars, the water lake here, the universe. It's all yours. It's all at your fingertips. You get it. You're happy. It's beautiful, but it may take some patience to get there, right? You may have to be patient and work through some steps before you get there, but you will get there. You're going to have to make some choices about what to do. Six of Swords. Oh my gosh, Leo had this same card. So odd. The sixes are harmony, but this person is trying to move ahead, move on, but dragging all this baggage, all these thoughts and words and things they don't need. When you're moving on to something new, you've got to drop off what you don't need. Leave it behind. Leave behind the doubt, the fear, right? And just keep going. That's what I'm hearing. Oh yeah, death. Number 13, death. This is the card of transformation. Transforming into something new, something different. It can also be Scorpio, I should mention. But this is leaving it behind. This is building right on that Six of Swords. The Five of Swords, right? Taking what you need for words and thoughts, moving on, getting to this beautiful world place where everything feels good and feels right. Making sure that you don't drag crap with you don't need. Transforming into the next thing, the next step. Then you have the Moon. This is number 18. This is a 9. This is accomplishment. This can be Pisces. So you may have Scorpio, you may have Pisces somewhere prominently in your chart, but the moon is something that's not revealed to us, not seen to us just yet, right? It has yet to reveal itself. And I really feel like in this reading for you, Saggies, that's whatever that next thing is that's coming in. Look at all the blue in this reading. Then on your last card is the Five of Wands. Bright, fiery, passionate, right? This is a practice card. This is practicing. Fives, as I said, are change. So you have the Five of Swords was the first tarot. The last was the Five of Wands, right? So deciding, right, what you're going to do with what you have and then doing it, right? Practicing it. So practice can mean practicing something to get better at it, but it can also mean putting what you know into practice, right? So you may be practicing something with friends or colleagues or family members, but you also may be opening a practice, okay? If that makes sense. Wow, Saggies. Okay, let's recap before we pull your animal card. So Heron, patience, having patience. Fire Fairy, creative action and optimism. You will get there. The first step is taken because you've asked for help. If you haven't taken the first step, now's the time to take it. That Five of Swords, right? Gleaning from the words, the conversations, all that information, and taking what you need and moving on, changing, getting to that comfortable place of the world where everything is working out. Everything is working out. You should say that all the time. Everything is always working out for my best. Everything is always working out for my best and highest good. Then, Six of Swords, which we talked about. Leave what you don't need. Leave it, right? Like this five. Moving on to transformation with the Death card. Leaving what you don't need behind. Worry, anxiety, fear, just old advice that you don't need. And moving on, the Moon. It will be revealed. So you have some steps to take here to get revealed what the next thing is. But once you know, put it into action, put it into practice, or practice it to get better. Wow, Saggies, I love this for you. You're definitely going somewhere. Leo did have a similar thing where they had, are going to have a breakthrough. I don't know if you have Leo prominently, you should listen to that reading as well. It has some very similar things in it. The Moon came out and the Six of Swords came out in that Leo reading. So you may be connected somehow. All right, what is the Animal Oracle? What is the Animal Oracle to... okay, Owl. Okay, you have an owl here, you have an owl here. Sorry, you can't see it. I'll show it to you in a sec. Okay, Horse, my favorite in the whole entire world of animals is the horse. Freedom, stamina, stability, loyalty, and that Cobalt card. This card just keeps coming out. All right, so here you have, the owl is number 10. That is the completing of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. This owl has beautiful imagery inside of it. It's like a forested path that's beautifully lit up. I never noticed that before. So inside the wisdom of this owl is this path. I love that, Saggies. Listen to the silence and find inner wisdom. Yeah, what were we saying about your inner compass is the best one? You can ask advice, you can take it in, you can think about it, but your inner compass is your best guide. Definitely moving on to something. Then we have 11, Horse. Embrace change and embrace adventure. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. 11 is a master number. Horse. Freedom. Embracing adventure. Embracing the challenge. Embracing the change. The last card out is Cobalt. This keeps coming out over and over. So recently, a lot of people and readers on YouTube have been talking about how animals are feeling a big shift right now. So this could be why that's coming out. But Cobalt, protector of animals, guide of the wild nature. So when this also came out for Leo, and what we said was, what Spirit gave me was, get out and connect with nature. If you haven't been out in nature lately, get out and connect with nature. You really need that right now is what I'm hearing. And 2424 was on the camera clock just then. Okay, Saggies, I truly hope that this has helped in some way. I appreciate each and every one of you so, so very much. Please don't forget to like the video so it can get going around YouTube. Peace and kindness every single day. Sending you ribbons of green love. Green ribbons of love coming to you now.